Ooh. Chris T805, what's up, my boy? What's up, Machete? Hypervigilance. Mo Money. Britannia Rosie, what's up? What's up, Mo? What's up, Mo Money? You really trying to get this drone? Every time I come in there and look at that box, I think about you, man. Pancho Zapata, Tiny Two Angels, Hypervigilance, Fresno's finest. Shout out to Fresno. Lowride Story King, Johnny motherfucking Chingas. What's up, big dog? Mr. Lopez 408. Anaru. Draffle the drone. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Ironbear? I got that drone because I just want to be honest, I just want to fuck around with it. See if I can get it to work, right? I ain't never really fucked with the drone. And I got it off Amazon because a lot of times I'll order shit off Amazon and then I'll send it back, get my money back. Well, I got that drone, went to get my money back. Come to find out there was a no refund policy on that thing. That shit was $500 on my, and I got it out on one of my credit cards. So man, as much as I would like to raffle it off, Steve G, what's up, man? Juan Zaranda, Anthony Merkovich, Taco Loco, Big June was cracking. Canelo, is that fight on right now? Can you 100 burpees yesterday? You want me to post your video on YouTube? Shoot that shit. Shoot it. Cesar Castellanos, what's up, my boy? Rich DM650. Zap Dog, what's up, man? Oh, man, UFC, okay. That's why ain't nobody fucking with me right now, man. Man, YouTube's fucking with us, man. Peasy the Predator. Met a dude in the county. He said his nickname was Lil Scante. Well, I wonder why they call him that, man. Pro Fez, what's up, man? Canelo later around 9. Okay. Dan Wutsky, what's up, man? Chris Hernandez. Cutthroat Reckless, what's cracking? Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the house. Shout out to the Bulldogs, man. St. Cal 805, what's cracking? Shout out to the 805, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but YouTube's fucking with us, man. I got content that I'm trying to post. There's like 5 videos, and they ain't approving none of them. That's right, it is. Happy Saturday to you as well, man. Can you give a description of the Machina workout? No, it's a lot of burpees and calisthenics. I mean, it all depends, homie. It's not a routine. I switch it up. You know, sometimes I'll do I mean, the kind of Machina you're talking about, a lot of burpees and calisthenics, but sometimes I'll do just straight burpees. I might do pyramids, or I'll do like 2022s, 2018s, 2014s, 2010s, 8s, 6s, that series. And then I'll go I'll either go back up then I'll start at the top and come back down. I'll go 15 or I'll go 19 if I really want to get crazy. 20 to 5. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, all the way to 5. So you do 20, 22s, 2018s, 14, so on and so forth. Then you go back up, then 19, all the way down. That's a motherfucking workout. Trust me. Or I'll just keep it simple, man. I'll go ahead and knock 122s and I'm good, man. Maybe maybe some calisthenics. It depends on what I'm in the mood for, homie. It's not like a set routine. Or if I'm doing I'm just now starting to do burpees again, man, but I'm, I'm more on the weights than anything, man. Box Shorter Pelon and Mousy from the 70s. They were big time hitters for the yeah. I heard of both of them. Ask Boxer. How come you don't ask Julio? That don't make sense. What um what's my opinion on the Northern Riders and their policies? I don't know. I don't know enough to give an opinion, my boy. I ain't got no issue with the Northern Riders. Uh, I'm not. That's not my thing. I'm not affiliated with them, but I ain't got no issue with them. I don't know enough about their policies to give an opinion. So I did a 15-minute video on my burpees today. That's good, man. That's good. Demo was cracking. Right? Man. Box aspects of prison. Box aspects of prison. Did you enjoy? Come again, Willis. What you mean, GS? What aspects? So be a little bit more specific. Orale, Julio. Julio Corona. Yeah, it's all good, man. I know you won. I know you do. Boxer, did you watch the video on my young homie Jacob Dominguez? Yes, I did, man. Very well put. Good video. Probably one of his better videos, man. That was I knew about it before it dropped. Machete. And he told me that was done for the family, and I remember when that happened. I think it was a good video, man. I hope his family appreciated as much as I did, and I'm sure the rest of you did as well. Yeah, rest in peace to the homie to the homie Jacob, man. Yeah, he did. He put a lot of thought into it as well. Not only the technical, put a lot of thought into it. And this is, keep in mind, this is somebody that, like he said, I'm not gonna lie, man, and it's not because I got my nose stuck up or nothing like that. But I very rarely watch any other content on YouTube, and that's mainly because I'm always so busy, man. But I was given a heads up on that video, and so one of the things that stood out the most to me is this is somebody he didn't know. So to speak of him the way he did, man, it was very well put together, man. Movie Shot Callers, good. Which one, Britannia? The movie Shot Caller with the white dude. That one hit hard for someone with San Juaneros. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's not the only one that happened out there in San Jose either, man. I remember another one happened. I can't remember the homie's name. I remember he was trying to get into his old lady's house or something. He was trying to come through the back window or the back door or something. And San Jose PD pulled up and homeboy was all fired up. You know how them domestic things go, man. I've been in a couple myself when I was younger, man. But you know your emotions are all over the place, man. And one thing leads to another, and next thing you know, something like that happens. It's unfortunate, man. Yeah, and Machete, I didn't even know that cat. I didn't know him. Like I said, I heard about it, but he seemed like a good dude. You know, just from the few clips that he had on there of Jacob uh, expressing himself, talking about his kids. I don't know, man. Anybody that was saying anything about him being a bad father, I don't know. The emotions that he put in just those few clips when it came to his kids, I ain't buying it, man. He seemed like he was the type of father that was very much invested in his kids and somebody that wasn't a deadbeat, man. He seemed like somebody that really cared about his kids, man. What up, Maginalisto? Lucky 323. That's right, Don Velez. Appreciate you, man. Zap Dog. Yes, sir. Big motherfucking figures, man. Yeah. San Jose PD is off the hook. They pulled out on me about 4 months ago, guns drawn down on me. Yeah, I've been there too, homie. I've been there too. When they came through my door and they raided um San Jose SWAT, B&E, Santa Clara PD, fucking Highway Patrol. They had all them motherfuckers, man. They even had the district attorney was even on the scene because right after they breached the door. The DA walked through this. He walked through my house so that he can survey the scene. And he was on. That fool was doing his homework from day one. But you know when they came through the door, I didn't get down when my door flew open, man. I wouldn't get down on the ground because at that time my wife, when she was still around, she was still alive. She was in the back room, and she those of you that read my book, you know, she had 3 open heart surgeries, and I didn't want them to run up in there all crazy and shit, man. So I advanced towards the door, and by all means, they could have smoked me, man. You know, they said it in the reports that I advanced aggressively. What they did do is they bust on me with those flash grenades. They hit me in my legs with them about 5 or 6 times, man. Bah, boo, bah, beep, bah. And I didn't feel it, but after they took me down, they handcuffed me, and then they were like, "Man, where's the fucking dog at, man?" I said, "Man, it's a fucking Pomeranian, man. Ain't no motherfucking pit bulls up in here, man. Fucking little small, fuzzy little thing, man." But they when I was sitting on the couch, I looked down at my legs. I just started laughing. I was like, "God damn, boy, my shit was crispy black. My shit looked like shish kebabs." Boxer, did you hear they got Steve Salinas' brother the same way SAPD rushed him and killed him? It was one against all of them police. Steve Salinas. Steve Salinas. Mm. I think I know who you're talking about, Machete. Yeah, no, hey Themo, it just worked out like that, man. After I got into that shootout, Roger, he offered to let me stay at that pad. His niece just so happened to have that house available, man. And I was like, shit. He asked me if I wanted to rent it. I was like, hell yeah. But it was right on the east side, right off of King and what is it, Aborn? So yeah, it was right on the east side. Story and King was right up the street. Man, shout out to Detroit, Michigan, man. When I was younger, I did Northern Mexicano. When I was younger, man. As a matter of fact, the cops killed was like one of my he was like a brother of mine. One of his pits that we had at the pad when they came and raided that pad when I was a kid, man. Had a big ass pit named Tank, man, and they fucking smoked him, bro. Fucking fucked up. Rambo Fernando, shout out to you, my boy. Happy 26th birthday, man. I wish you the best. Um, many more to you, man. I'm sure your family's proud of you, man. Shout out to you for being a member of the service, man. That's Goyle's cousin right there. Oh, I mean Goyle's son. My bad, Goyle. Yeah, shout out to Rambo Fernando, Goyle's son. His 26th birthday today, man. It's all good, Goyle. How you doing, Beatrice? It's good to see you again. What's up, Manuel Ramirez? Yeah, yeah, beat your court. Big figures. You know what? Check it out. I think I got a picture of that house right here. Matter of fact, I know I do. Yep, 3830 Beecher Court. Go ahead and fucking Earth Google that motherfucker, man. You'll see it. The one good thing about that pad and being on a court like that is they couldn't really keep my house under surveillance without putting something directly in front of that house because it was on a fucking court. But what they did do is they parked a white van across the street with tinted windows. And my wife at that time, she kept telling me that fucking van is something wrong with that van. And I was, nah, you tripping, man. Man, women's intuition, man. I'm telling you. If they tell you something, fucking listen. I don't know how they do it, but everything she told me after I got cracked, the white van, the dude with the clipboard, the the incident that happened in the parking lot, it all ended up being true, man. The flashlights outside the house, they came and turned unscrewed the light bulb on my front porch. Let me see, man. I know I got a picture of that pad. Yeah, Josh, we were talking about the video with Jacob Dominguez, man, and they were saying as well as myself that the video was very well put together, bro. Kudos to you, man. I'm sure his family was very appreciative of that video. And like I said, man, the thing that stood out to me was that you talk so highly of this guy and you never even met him. But those few clips that you put on there, man, it only gave you a quick glimpse of what kind of dude that was. What's up, EBK? I see you, man. It gave you an idea of what kind of dude he was, man. He seemed like a good dude, man. And I was saying too, Josh, I think you alluded to something about somebody saying that he wasn't a good father or something like that. Man, look, after seeing those clips and seeing the emotion that I could tell he was speaking with a lot of emotion when it came to his kids, man. I don't buy that shit for a minute, man. He seemed like the type of father that was real invested with his kids and just real involved, a good father, man. You know, just because a motherfucker's covered with tattoos, got a bald head, and likes the color red, man, doesn't mean he's a bad father, man. What's up, Sean Whelan? Or doesn't mean he doesn't know how to be a father. Mr. Clean, I see you, man. Eduardo Lua, American Patriot. Appreciate all you guys tapping in, man. It's all good. Martin 9400, I got you, man. Yeah, man. I've gotten a lot of solid feedback from his loved ones. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I'm sure they appreciated that on you. That was good stuff, man. It's probably one of your better videos, Josh. What's up, the one? I mean, you know what, man? The one, I'm gonna do that this motherfucking week, man, because you've been asking, homie, and you obviously really want to see that video. So I'm gonna get on that for you, man. That's my word, bro. I got enough content on that guy, I think, to put a pretty good profile together. If YouTube will clear my videos, for some reason, I'm getting hated on right now. I got 5 videos just sitting there right now, man. All of them are yellow. Stockton in the motherfucking house. Shout out to Stockton. Shout out to Chicago, Illinois. Fucks with that fucking soccer, huh? The drunk investor. I don't know. Uh, Big figures. I got a picture of this somewhere. I got like 2,500 pictures up in there, man. Someday I just need to organize all these motherfuckers, put them in folders, man. I hear you, Zap Dog. Hey, dog, you just keep it 100. What is going on with you and Sam? Man, we're all man. Wendy, I'm gonna keep it 100. Sandman was just on here. When was it? Day before yesterday. Nothing's going on with Sandman. Trust me. If I clipped his wings or I sent him packing, man, I'd be the first one to tell you, hey, I'm moving in another direction. I know you're probably just fucking around, but nah, he was just on here live just day before yesterday. What was it? Friday, Thursday, last night? I don't know. I can't even remember back that far, man. That's how old I'm getting. But and we're straight, man. He's still part of the channel. He's still on the team. Oh, you down the street from that pad? No shit. Why don't I just do this, man? Look, Google Earth that motherfucker, man. See, I had a picture of it though when I had all my rides out in front of that, parked in front. 3830 Beecher Court. Bam. Tin Man, what's up, man? What's good? Here we go. So there it is right there. Big figures. Look, that's the court, right? And then there it is. I know it says 2836, but I think that's the house across the street that I'm standing in front of right here. That's it though. That's the pad right there. Oh man. What's up, fat ass Dave, Jeff Reynolds? Yeah, that's it right there, big figures. Yeah, see, Wendy, you fell off, man. You're not a loyal viewer like you used to be. How can you miss a live? No, I'm just fucking with you. I think that live too is one of the videos that's yellow. That they're not a for whatever reason. See, look, I'm gonna show you guys, man. Look, so you can see. I got that video I told you guys about about Nipsey. It's ready to drop. Look, the motherfucker's yellow. Then I got this phone call from that cat that crib Two Face. Look how long it's been sitting there since September 12th. It's that date right up under 60s Crenshaw. Motherfucker's been sitting there 5 days. It's been yellow for 5 days. I can't call that one. there was another live, the screen black. Huh? What you talking about, Willis? Which one, Jeff? Look at it, man. Look how many yellows. Look how many yellows there is. You can't see them. One, the first one, the third one, the fourth one, sixth one. Okay, you watched a couple of them? Yeah. Drop a video on your newest or familiar tattoo. When did you get it? Where? By who? Did you have to earn it? Did it elevate your status? Did anyone give you a hard time for burning out? For burning out the organization? Burning out the organization. Shit, I'll just answer some of that right now. When did I get it? I want to say 97, somewhere around there, 97, 98. Where? On the streets. By who? Some youngster that didn't know how to tattoo. Well, I actually had the youngster put the outline in, so it wasn't filled in for a while. Then I had Chino from Mountain View blacken it in, like around when I was out in Salinas, around 2000. When I was functioning in Salinas, around 2000. Did I have to earn it? I had to go out and go out and maul nobody, do nothing like that. I was already at that time. I was already a cat too. Nobody really said nothing about it. I didn't get permission. There were other NF members that had gotten NF tattoos. I think I was firmly established. I was established enough within the organization where it wasn't an issue. Nobody really said nothing. As far as anybody giving me a hard time, no. And the whole reason why I got it, man, it wasn't. I guess a little bit was, man, about when you're younger and you want everybody to know, man, what you represent. There was some of that, but a lot of it was that I was validated. I got validated back in 90, 91, 92. By that time, I'd already pulled like 6-7 years in the shoe program. So I figured, you know what, fuck it, I'm already validated. Don't make a difference, man. So what's up, Tito? It's about time you tapped in, homie. I'm messing with you, man. What's up with you, Tito? Speaking of the Western familiar tattoo on your head, how many fights did you get in? Over the tattoo, I probably only got into it. I only got into it one time. I didn't really get into it a whole lot because of it. And I think it wasn't so much. It wasn't so much that it was NF. It was just the fact that I was a Northerner. So it could have said North, and it would have the same thing would have happened. What's up, Mikey? I see you, man. I send mines right back. I keep West on me. Fiesta. It's her birthday. Hey, happy birthday, man. Shout out to her, Tito. I don't know her name, but happy birthday, Bobby Martinez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right here, man. Right there. Boxeador. Tú sabes. Yes, sir. Why is that? Is that what you're is that what you're banging, Bobby? You got a big old jalapeno, a big old jalapeno on your face. A jalapeno. Shout out to all my brown brothers. Happy belated Mexican Independence Day. Yes, sir. Alejandro Fernandez doing the opening. Hope he makes pops proud. I'm sure he will. What's up, Lupe? Did you get your day in court on me? Did you get that three-way? I was talking to another cat, Lupe, credible cat. Somebody I used to work with, man. When I was on when I was on the other channel, the first channel I started out with, and credible dude, knows his history, has been around, and I talk to him from time to time, and he'll refute a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit that comes out on YouTube, shit that's been said about some of these YA stories that some of these cats tell. This cat's got an older number than all these dudes that talk about YA, and how I plead with this dude to come on. I'm like, bro, you got to come on and fucking set the record straight with all this shit. I don't even want to mention the stuff he was talking about, but it blew my mind. Some of the stuff, and this dude's a real credible dude. He's not the type of dude that's gonna fabricate something or just say something just to stir up some controversy. He's not like that. Mellow, laid back kind of cat, man. Real credible. And he said the same thing you said, Lupe. When it comes to that cat, he's like, man, that dude lies so much, man. It's fucking not even funny, man. Oh yeah. Let me see, man. Oh man, unbelievable. Where's this cat's fucking? Oh yeah, give him a little slap upside the head, man. Um, about 9, almost 10. Bruno, you tell me after, man. Stop it. Why are you supporting that madness? Man, unbelievable. What's up, AG? I see you, my boy. Everlasting Base. What's up, man? Yeah, I wish he would come on here, man. I swear I wish he would come on here. I'm gonna keep trying to get him to come on, Lupe. Got to keep that thing on when you wiggle in somebody's body was strictly defense and move smart. Let them know. Hmm. College football. I'm not. I'll be honest with you, homie. I'm not really into it this year, man. I used to. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Um, how was someone elected to be a squad leader, exercise coordinator, or maestro in prison? What authority do they have over the yard? What are their duties? Were you ever? It's all good, Jr. Yeah, I was a squad leader at one time. I was a maestro at one time. I've been through all those positions. Only when I was a young NR member. Yard security, tier security, exercise coordinator. I've been pretty much every position within the chain of command. Um, how was someone elected to be a squad leader? Usually, the OA, the overall authority, it's his responsibility to establish the chain of command. So he elects or appoints or designates, you know, who he wants to be a squad leader out of his household, the most qualified, depending on experience or who he thinks is the best fit to be a squad leader. Um, that's usually how it does. It's he's elected through the OA, through the authority in charge, as well as all the other positions you mentioned, the maestro, the exercise coordinator. What authority do they have over the yard? Tier security has no authority over the yard. An exercise coordinator The only authority he has is over the machina. When the machina is in motion, it's 100%. It's him. He runs the machina how he sees fit. He has everybody in formation. He's the one barking all the orders. The exercise coordinators when they're up there doing the machina. You know what I mean? Like cats that are not up to par, or somebody that's on track. He's the one that's gonna try to motivate those dudes or take notes and have him in the corner afterwards. Sometimes the exercise coordinator, it depends on you have a yard security that pretty much when he gets out on the yard, he's the one that maintains yard security, checks the fence and all the perimeters of the yard, make sure that there's all the trash and everything's picked up, that there's no pedazos laying around or stuff like that. What's the last question? Was I ever one of them? What authority they have over the yard? What are their duties? Yeah, so I mean, the tier security, his responsibility is to maintain his tier, is to maintain to keep track of everything that happens on his tier, not just with the northerners, but everything. If there's something going on in the tier that's outside of the household, outside of the collective, somebody's burning plastic up there, there's somebody funking, somebody gassed somebody, whatever it is, he's gonna report that to the OA. He's the one that makes sure that any kind of movement on the tier, if somebody leaves the tier, they're gonna come back and they're gonna file a OTR, off tier report, where they went, who they seen, what happened. He's the one that any kind of new arrivals, when new arrivals pull up, northerners, he's the one that's gonna get at them. Usually, not all the time. If he's way down at the other end of the tier and there's somebody closer to him, somebody can get at him and act as a conduit through him. They might get at him and, hey brother, welcome to the household. With all due respect, once you get situated, man, you know the program, man. Let me get your name, your CDC number, your age, your hood, your Picasso, just to get things started, man. And he does the NA applications and all that stuff, man. So there's a lot of other responsibilities. Those are some of the basics, man. But I hope I've done some of those positions. I mean, I've been uh, I'm not saying it because I wasn't a power hungry dude, man. But almost every time I went through Quentin, I was the regimental commander. Anybody that knows me, anybody that's done time, will tell you that. And I mean, when you're the regimental commander, you control the entire institution. Anything and everything that happens within that prison while you're there and you're appointed as the RC, you're responsible. Everything that happens. Thank you, Norma. I appreciate you. I just seen that. You already know. Appreciate always supporting the channel. But yeah, you're responsible for everything that happens in that institution. You're everything that happens. Basically, you're the guardian of all the Norteños in that prison when you're the regimental commander. Of all the positions you've held, what was your most and least favorite? My most and least favorite position. Um, hmm. I don't know. I can't think of anything that I really. I mean, I would say maestro because sometimes it can be, let's just say it can be kind of strenuous. I mean, I don't mind sharing the you know, indoctrinating the youngsters or sharing some of the knowledge, man. That's what it's all about, passing a lot of that stuff down. I wasn't the kind of C where you couldn't approach me and I was too good to talk to you, or I'm over here talking to the other carnals and I ain't got time for you. I was always down for something like that. Somebody wanted some knowledge. Hey, good looking out, Fish Slayer. I appreciate you, my boy. I take a walk with them and share that knowledge with them. But sometimes, I guess, as a maestro, it can get frustrating, man, because aside from going out on the yard and verbally giving these dudes glesha, you're also in the building inside the cells when they're doing their written breakdowns. You got to collect all those, and then you got to go through all of them and pretty much grade them. You know what I mean? The same way that your teacher used to, grade your assignment in school. You used to turn in your assignment, and the teacher would circle something that was wrong or check something that was wrong, and then she put a couple stars or a couple little happy face stickers on there. I used to do the same thing. When you used to bang out a good essay, I put a couple smiley face stickers on there and a couple gold stars. No, but I'm bullshitting, man. But you go through their assignments, and you be like, hey brother, you know what, this is good, but you're kind of off on the interpretation. This is what that means. Or a good job, man. This is a good breakdown. You're on the right track. But keep this in mind, and kind of help them expand their minds a little bit. So there's like 30 or 40 Northerners and hermanos in that household. It's a lot of work, man. Did you ever take a liking to a youngster and advise him to stay away from the politics? A lot of them, all the ones that I did take a liking to, I would tell them, man, stay out of the politics. The politics is what's going to get you. Politics, man. Yeah. Are high-ranking positions ever filled on an intern basis? Under what circumstances? I'll give you an example. When Pinky, a general, NF general, was indicted in 90, I want to say 96, those indictments 97 out of Santa Clara. He relinquished his position to Cuete. That's when Cuete took the general position over on an intern basis, just like what you're talking about. And that's when, that's when Cuete went after Brown Bob. That's when, while Cuete was in that position, that's when Maquillo got smoked and a lot of other shit happened. That's when El Norte law was being filtered throughout the state. Man, oh boy, man, it was kind of ballsy, the shit that he was doing. But yeah, high positions, they do get delegated or passed down. Upper management, exactly. I do I do Britannia. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have some ugly ugly dreams, man. While in the position of a maestro, who was the sharpest youngster you came across, based on his responses, you felt like that individual would go far in the mm. There were some younger I can't really think. I'm trying to think of some young Northerners or Northaniels, but like I know some C's that they had just been recruited. They were brand. I mean, they were just barely been recruited, man. But they were sharp, man. And that's Wino from Salinas, Juan Gallegos, and Bubba, Robert Hanrahan. Both of them were sharp, man. They they it was impressive, man. Being how young they were, and they were already. I mean, they had just been pulled. Just getting at them on paper about different things, I can just the way that they articulated their words and uh, everything, how neat the penmanship was, and how organized and well spoken that they were. Man, it was impressive. They paid attention to their schooling. Dirty 530. Dirty 3530. What's up, man? BB and MC situations always seem to me like, oh, they were fucked up calls. Everybody knows that. You know, everybody knows that, man. It's it, Quentin's lucky, man. I just put it like that. He's lucky. If he didn't have the history that he had, he would have been in trouble. Yeah, I know, man. You want me to get off 30, 35, 30? Am I saturating? I know, man. I had to come on because I want to let you guys know that my fucking video was supposed to drop yesterday after we did our live, and it's getting held up. I've been since this morning. I've checked this motherfucker 1,000 times and it's still yellow, man. But it's all good, homie. I apologize, man. I ain't gonna be on here no more this week. Fucking dirty motherfuckers, man. That's ridiculous. What happened? Am I missing something? Lupe, Boxer, you been. All I see is Lupe keep sending it. Vato, he'll eventually read your comment. Boxer, you've been around a bit, and you've been around elders from down south. Ever hear them have ranks? Where'd you go? Have ranks such as hell no. As far as I know, the MA does not. They're not. They don't have a ranking, a paramilitary themed ranking structure. It's not. It's not a. It's never been set up like that. I've never heard of a captain or a lieutenant. The NF has it has a paramilitary hierarchy or its ranking structure. That's how it's set up. But I've never, as far as I've known, Lupe, the MA has always been like they've always been on a level playing field. Everybody, they're a collective that work together. They don't have like an apex, somebody at the top, and it's just not set up like that. Everybody's on the same. Everybody's pretty much on the same level, and they make decisions as a collective. Now, I think that that's why there's so much. Yeah, he come on, you already know he's full of it, man. I bet you he probably swore up and down he was a fucking captain too. That's why I think that's why they have so much infighting though. And you might have somebody that comes out, any metal that comes out, and he tries to take over San Bernardino County, and another one will come out, and he's trying to take over that same county. There's no recourse for it. It's basically it's like the best man wins, or whoever's better at maneuvering, jostling, political jostling, man. And they allow that. All right, man. I'm sorry, man. God damn. First, I'm on here every day this week. Uh, I ain't supposed to be wearing glasses on my head. What else, man? I'm trying to let your audience know how clear. Yeah, you need to let that other guy's audience know that's got 74,000 people that keep coming back to hear the lies, man. That's, Lupe, I used to get so frustrated with some of these channels that you see there's cats that portray this gangster image. They talk about places that they've been in, environments that they've been in, and they swear up and down they're pioneers. They were pioneers, and they were part of the fucking the movement that they somehow helped make some big changes within the collective, man. And with all due respect to YouTube, a lot of people believe that shit because they don't know better, and these motherfuckers talk a good one. I just sit back and I'm like, man, fucking crazy, man. Can't do nothing about it though, man. I stopped letting it bother me. Straight up. You know, I stopped letting it bother me. Everybody's not transparent. You can believe that. You can believe that. A lot of these cats that use that word snitch, a lot of them have done that shit themselves. They use it like as if they're separated from it. That it's or they point fingers at other people when in actuality, or that they haven't debriefed. Come on, man. Some of us have been around. It's like all of us ain't stupid. If I was really into pulling covers, man, and I just said, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna fucking just go at motherfuckers' throats. Mm-mm-mm. But I just let it stop bothering me, man. People want to suck it up and believe it. Don't believe me. Do your homework. And a lot of the times, the lies are in the content. It's in the content. If you go back and look at some of the earlier videos, it's all right there. You know what I mean? It bothers me that I know, Lupe. I know, man. Your boxer break. Fuck it, box. We like you on there. I appreciate you, Paul. SFC, what's up, man? Yo, John, what's it look like, my brother? Oh man, it looks like a Saturday. Um, with no videos, man. A lot of these guys are repetitive. Same book. Yeah, straight up. Talk about the same shit 1,000 times. God damn, man. How many times you gonna talk about the fucking history? How many times you gonna do a profile on the same motherfucker, man? How many times you gonna talk about the first time you were tier security, or the first time you I don't know. I don't let it bother me no more. Although it still does. Box train to go tapping it. What happened to your channel? Train to go. You don't got a channel no more. Yeah, Demo. They sure are, man. it's a trip. They're letting the inner demons in the war stories go through, but like the profile I did on Nip, and I got a phone call and some of the lives that I done that I'm trying to re-upload on the chat on the channels to monetize them. They're not, they're yellow. Box. I used to watch a lot of YouTube until you find the real content creators, and you then fuck off the bullshitters and watch. Yeah. Well, everybody's not smart like you, Sean. There's a lot of people that's what I'm saying. When you get some of these cats that lie and fabricate, and they get a lot of viewers, man. It's like, damn, these people really are believing this dude, man. Box, I fucks with your channel a lot. I appreciate you, Northern Mexicano. It's all good, man. Bruno Conejo and Lolo from RS got killed. DWAS. But Lalo's doing life in the feds. What is he got him? Oh, so he's dead already, but he reincarnated him and put him in a federal penitentiary. Shame on that dude, man. I'm not gonna go there. Like I said, Rudy, if I just said, maybe when I finally feel like, what, um, I'm done. It's been a good. I had a good run on YouTube. I'm gonna sign out, sayonara. Then I'll expose them. It don't do me no good right now. And then a lot of people, don't like the negativity. I get that. They're gonna be like, man, why you hating? And I ain't hating. I'm just trying to keep it real for some of you cats, man. I could give, two shits. You want to believe that? I mean, you should be able to look at somebody and tell, like, man, dude, you ain't really about that shit. You weren't really out there like that. You ain't just can't see, just because somebody tries to have that look, you can cover yourself with tattoos and walk like a duck and talk like a duck. Don't mean you a duck. Who has authority to green light someone or a hood? How do you let the rest, the ORG, know about the green light? Did you ever issue any green lights? Yeah, I have. I have issued green lights on hoods. Who has the authority? C's, NF members, regimental commanders. Uh, you don't necessarily have to be a. Let me take that back. You don't necessarily have to be a RC in order. You can, if there's a regiment established in an area, then something like that will fall under the jurisdiction of a the NF member that's running that regiment. But if there's an NF member out somewhere and it's in an area where there's not a regiment established and there's some kind of funk going on in the hood, maybe there's some youngsters that are doing drive-bys and they're victimizing civilians or hitting kids and shit. You warn them and they keep on doing it, and then a C has the pretty much any C has the authority to issue a green light on that neighborhood. And the way that you let the rest of the organization know is all C's got to be plugged in. You have to be plugged in. You have to have a channel. So in order for me to do something like that, I'm gonna report that immediately, if not ahead of time, if I can. If it's a situation where it's an immediate threat and it's something that needs to be done right now, then I'll report it after the fact. But I will report it. That's how the organization. That's how they'll I put them on by reporting it. Most vatos with tattoos hide behind them because most vatos don't know what's up. Yeah, that used to be something that, um, like back in the mid '90s, man, when you had a lot of the red on red conflict, when everything was a mess, man. You had the NR going after just regular Norteños. Then you had NF members going after rogue NR members, and it was just cannibalism everywhere, man. Um, and a lot of the hermanos and our members started preying on the norteños. That's one of the reasons why they used to prey on them, or they used to make them feel inferior. They thought that they had to have a certain look. You had to be all sleeved down, and you had to look that image. Homeboys that didn't have a lot of tattoos or didn't have that gangster look were made to feel inferior. And that's just one of the ways that believe it or not, that a lot of Norteños were discouraged, man. A lot of Northerners. I mean, there was all kind of stuff that was happening. That's just one of the many. What's up, Robert Lasagno? I see you, man. Shout out to Sakura. What's up, S1 Boyo? When you decide to leave YouTube, are you going to delete the videos or have them public? That's way. Um, they'll stay public. Boyo, I ain't going nowhere for a while though. I'm just talking, man. EJ, hey Box, how many times would you say you have lost a fight? I don't know, man. There's been different situations. I mean, one on ones. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not uh, trying to talk like I'm tough. I'm not trying to portray like I'm a tough guy and I can beat everybody up because I can't. I get faded like anybody else, but not that many times, man. Not on the head up. I have been faded, but uh, you know, getting packed out, that's a L. I count that as an L regardless, man. Oh, but it's happened. It's happened. I don't know. I'm not keeping tabs on me, but I like to say I come out on the winning end. I get more W's than L's, man. I would hope so. I would hope most of you do as well. Otherwise, something's wrong. Something's wrong with your gangster, man. Who was that, Bruno? What's up, Tommy Gunn? Have you ever given somebody a pass just to have them come back at you later on down the road? Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna give you guys a banger tomorrow on the war story. I'm gonna start getting into the real grimy shit. You be bringing any other ex canales to your channel to give a broader view to your channel. Yeah, in due time. Um, there's a few that I got lined up, but it's on their time whenever they're ready to come on. I've been put on my ass a couple times, but I got right back up and still got down. Yeah, straight up, big figures. You gotta knock a motherfucker out, right? You don't knock the motherfucker out, you keep coming back. Yeah, I'm gonna tell that one about you tomorrow, S1. I hate to do you like that, man. Did you ever fight a lot of brothers growing up Being from deep east, I fought. Yes, I did, man. I'll be getting to those. I had a lot of, put it like this, man. I had a lot. That's one I keep forgetting about. Somebody mentioned it on my live the other day when I broke that cat's arm. Oh, I had a lot of fights in the county jail with Africanos. Not the older dudes, man. I know a lot of the older dudes. It was a lot of the youngsters that were just knuckleheads, man, over the TV, over the phone, or always something stupid like that. Oh, and in juvenile hall. But I mean, I don't I don't really too much talk about my juvenile history, man. But I used to funk a lot with when I was a kid in YGC juvenile, because I mean the city there is a lot of Africanos. There's a lot of diversity out there, but there's a lot of Africanos out there. Tell you guys about the time I went with the homie and got jacked over there in fucking Acorn 6'9" in Oakland. Where you at? Martin 9400. That was a good one too. Compromiso boxers. Did you or do you plan to tell the story on Blinky? Yeah, Monica, I am. I'm gonna the profile. I was gonna do a profile on him. Yeah, I'm gonna do one. M Star Media. Salute. Oakland. Oakland. Run up to the car, move. Nah, S1. I mean, without getting too much into it, went over there with the homie to drop off a key. It was his dope, his shit. I was just going with him. He asked me if I wanted to go with him, man. I should have knew. Driving up in there, if you've been to Acorn, you've been to the village out there, and you driving in, you see motherfuckers up on the rooftops communicating with each other, letting them know who's coming in, who's going out. They do that all the time anyway, to keep an eye on the cops. But I should have knew, man. I had a funny feeling when I seen cats up on the roofs popping their heads up, looking down. Should have fucking knew. Sure enough, man. I was sitting shotgun too. I got the guns put in my face, man. One way in, one way out. Lucky didn't get cracked too. Them fools could have smoked us, man. Negative. No, Junior. Absolutely 100% no. Um, I don't pay attention to what he says or what he put out there. I don't watch his content. I hope he's telling the truth, but you're asking me, no. Negatory. Really. Hey man, when are you going to get Artie from King's Cobra on there? He's I put the word out, Lupe, and he said he was gonna come on, man, but he said he's just taking his time and with all due respect, some of those guys are divas, man. They're divas. Boxers should be coming on this channel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Um, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just in due time, man. So I don't know. Some of you might not like the dude. Um, you know, a lot of people have said things about his history and about those funny cases. I don't know nothing about it, but I figured, you know what? I'm gonna give him an opportunity to set the record straight and tell his story. Yeah, you know, there was a time when I was reading this book and he was going up for parole. He was still locked up, and he sent me a message, and he was like, "Bro, can you please just I don't mind you reading it, but can you just stall out for a minute? It's creating too much attention and it's having an adverse effect." And I was like, "Hey, I got you, man. I'm not trying to stand in the way of anybody's freedom or nothing like that. It's not that serious." So he was like, "You know, if you do that, man, you know, if I ever make it, I'll come on and do something." So, and he's not the type of dude that he's not gonna go on just anybody's channel. He's not gonna do it. Yeah, it'd be a good one. Look at the people want to hear and know about that dude. Look at it. Look at Jay Hands. Jay Hands puts a video out on this guy, and he gets 12,000 hits in one day. You know what I mean? So people want, and this is just him talking about the first time I met Renee Boxer Enriquez. I seen a video he had, and it was out barely one day, and he got 12,000 hits on that motherfucker, man. So people want to hear from that dude. Yes, I do, Sean. I most certainly do. I kind of miss those days we would shut down the bar too. Mm-hmm. Do you think Norteños can disassociate themselves with the NF? I think they can disassociate themselves. Uh, I don't know. Be a little bit more specific. Like it's regular Norteños. They probably can to uh, you know, an extent. They can disassociate themselves. They can try. Take an L. Live another day. That was somebody I heard before that was somebody's concept. That was a concept or philosophy that some people used to go by. You think the Northerners can get a tango thing going here in Califas? It's possible, yeah. CEO of Annoying Cholos, man. What's what is good, man? I send mine right back at you, man. The raffle is on. Oh, check this out. Here's the newest ones, man. Booyah! The newest ones right here. See that? Authentic, man. We don't bullshit. So here they are. What you think, man? You guys ain't ready for those, man. You ain't ready for those. What was my first reaction? Machete. That was. I knew it was going to cause a lot of dissension in the organization. I knew that a lot of Northerners were going to feel like they were being strong armed. Yeah, 13's big figures. What size you wear? 15s, 14s? I can get those too. That Sureño colorway. Cut it out, man. Shit. Would you be happier if they were yellow? They don't have red. What is El Norte Law? El Norte Law was a implementation that Cuete tried to he filtered basically what it was is he was trying to elevate 15s. Fuck, homeboy. I can get 15s too. He was trying to elevate the responsibility of all Norteños. Basically, he was saying, you know what? You guys out there on the streets that are cutting rap albums, rapping about the Norte, you guys that are out there, you know, um, flagging our flag, you guys out there claiming to be Norteños. Why should we be the only ones to having to make sacrifices? Why should we be the only ones out there in the streets generating money? All you motherfuckers gonna get involved. Everybody's gonna be part of the building process, including the Norteños out there that are not committed, the ones that hadn't made a commitment to the NR. You know, basically was saying, why should you guys be allowed to come into the county jails off the streets and be embraced and protected and given a care package and come within the establishments, and some of you are not doing shit, but you're out there on the streets rapping about it and you're generating money. It don't work like that. So that's basically what it was, about elevating the responsibility of the entire movement. And there were other things that were part of it, but that was the main thing. And that was the main thing that discouraged a lot of people. They felt like they were being strong armed. Like, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't agree to get involved with the politics. I see Howard Johnson, so a lot of people, it pushed a lot of people out. A lot of people walked away. But then you turn around and treat them Norteños like, yeah, I didn't agree with it. And this was something that he did entirely on his own. This wasn't a collective. He didn't run that through the inner general councils. He didn't. This was just it was an implementation, but he tried to make it seem like it was just like it was a passing, kind of like something that I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Like, not a passing thought, but just like, this is how it should be, and um trying to open up people's eyes, I guess, in so many words, man. Daytime zombie gaming. I sent mine right back. Telly Savalas, I see you, man. Nice to see you too, man. It's been a long time coming, homie. I ain't seen you on there in a while. Thesis Babas, why did the NF make September 16th, 1968 the day of all? So that it would be in conjunction with the whole Mexican Independence Day. Contrary to a lot of the history, a lot of NF history, a lot of people, and even myself at one time, I was given the history from certain individuals and it wasn't accurate. I was always told that September 16th, 1968 was the day that the NF stood up, banded together, and took flight on the Emmet in San Quentin South Block. And that this marked the day that this was the NF anniversary. But in actuality, it didn't happen on September 16th. They claimed that day, um, so that it would be in line with Mexican Independence Day. But it actually happened on the 15th. I believe it was the 15th. Mm-hmm. Or the 17th, right? I know it was before or after, yeah. But I used to swear up and down. I used to swear up and down that it was. I had an argument with Mundo, and we went back and forth, and that's one of the reasons why we fell out. I'm talking about in person. Like he even brought some reports and some fucking archives, and I'm like, bro, that's your fucking history. And I hear what you're saying, man, but you could have you could have pulled that out of anybody's ass, because you brought those archives with you. I'm not going to change my history the way I've been taught because you're you're telling me, and he was actually right. I had to do my own research and dig deeper and look, and he was fucking right, man. And I thought he was in some ways hating, because in my opinion, Mundo, a lot of the stories that he tells, man, they're slated towards the Emmy. He favors the Emmy in his stories. They're not. It's He's not giving an unbiased account. A lot of them, it's just like, man, oh, this guy, the NF hit this dude, but oh, that dude, he wasn't affiliated. The NF hit that guy, they killed this dude. Oh yeah, but he wasn't. You know what I mean? Bullshit, man. Both sides, both sides had dropped a lot of bodies, man. It was a war. It wasn't no lopsided war. Like, you don't kill one motherfucker in a war of that magnitude, that many years. Just don't happen. It defies logic, man. It's like I said before, it's like saying that there was one American that died in the fucking Vietnam War. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, Lupe. And that's what I used to tell him. I used to be like, bro, it's not personal with me, man. I wouldn't give a fuck if the MA killed 500 NF members and the NF killed 30 Mexican mafia members. I don't care, man. I'm not keeping tally like that. But don't try to tell me that there was just one individual and it was an accident. It was on a Sunday when everybody was asleep. And come on, man. And then when you get one person that starts to try to take credit for too much shit, like, nah, man, I ain't stupid. I thought Michael Thompson was responsible for all those murders. Nah. Yeah, I know, Bruno. I've said that before. A lot of Southsiders never even seen or heard of Norteño before. So Yeah, I actually have, man, but they're not out there like uh, I don't know if it was Santa Barbara or Santa Maria, somewhere out there, but they're not out there like they're definitely not out there down south the way that Sureños are up north, the upstaters. They're not. I know of quite a few that are out there. They're not whole hoods, but they're out there blending in with everybody, but they're full blown active and they're doing their thing out there. Good looking out, Tito Skins. I appreciate you, man. I know quite a few. And they're not gonna be out there all flamed up, walking down fucking Whittier and Telegraph, man. Or out there in Compton. They're out there blended in. They're for the same reasons that a lot of upstaters are in Northern California. They're trying to make money. They're not on some teenage shit. They're not out there gangbanging. Tapping in from the 805 family tacos and you and lay eggs. Two vatos caught bad infection. I'm reading two comments at the same time. Tapping in from the 805 family tacos and modelos is where it's at. Hell yeah. Shout out to the 805, man. Most definitely. Ya sabes, homie. Nothing but love and respect. I appreciate you, Tito. Fucking dog snores, boy. Motherfuckers need to worry about Bill Gates and his agenda. Fuck gang banging. Blend in and don't bring too much attention to yourself, and you can move around anywhere just fine. Exactly. I be out there all the time. All the time. But that's the thing. I don't bring attention to myself. Shit, they probably think I'm a Southsider, man. You were in prison by Blythe off the 10 freeway that had these spiders that would bite you and lay. Oh shit! I heard about those, man. They lay eggs. Wouldn't they lay eggs on you or something, or and then it would turn into like a abscess or something, like you get a big ass infection or something like that. If that's what you're talking about, I heard about those motherfuckers, man. Fuck with the stock market. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Brown recluse. I don't know if that's what they call them, Lupe. They might have. I know what brown recluses are, but they would bite and lay eggs in the womb. Yeah, two mate almost died. Yeah, they cause like an infection or something, man. Those some nasty motherfuckers. Only I know exactly what you're talking about. Anyway, what you guys, some of you already knew about that, man. But and I know it probably wasn't one of my best days for dropping a story, man. But what you guys think about that video with Lenchita, with Lencho? Cold cat, huh? Scandalous ass cat, man. Like I said, man, every time I was around that dude, there was always there's always something with that fucking dude, man. Can you talk now? Since it was part of your schooling, um, Lazo Kamati. I talk a little bit, homie, not fluently. I probably talk more fucking Swahili than Nawa. Old mustard stain. Yeah, you got it, Dave. He'd have mustard in toothpaste on his top, dried up mustard and toothpaste. Type motherfucker that eat a sandwich and wipe his mouth with the back of his hand. Got mustard and mayonnaise and shit all on the back on his wrist. Fucking slouch. Straight two-faced cat, man. Living in Huntington Park, just got pick and choose your battles. Took a couple wins and losses, mainly with Florencia. Hey boy, you see that TikTok I sent earlier? Lazo Kamati. You don't know what that means, Pancho? When's the raffle? One day next week, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people that are interested, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. I have I mean, man, I don't know. Guess nobody likes Jordans no more, man. But you know what's the trip? The first elder out of San Diego was from Logan. And so was one of the NF founders. Yeah. What am I looking for? Potty watch. Man, Lancho on Pelican Bay shoe in 1998. He didn't like me or my homie Dreamer from Corco. BBS too much. Yeah, that cat, man. You know, that cat really wanted to try to keep me on freeze for Smokey picking up an ounce of fucking KJ that I had nothing to do with, and he knew it because his whole thing was he wanted that RC position so he could have all that tobacco in his cell. That was the purpose, man. Believe, but trust me, as hard as it might be to believe, that dude smoked like a fucking train, and that was the whole thing. He knew I didn't pick up that ounce. He talked to his lady. He had an open line to her. At any given day, he could have asked, "Hey, you sure Boxer's the one that picked up that ounce of KJ?" He wanted to keep me on freeze until I left San Quentin, and he didn't want me to look into it, ask nobody, do any damage control, nothing. Just I was supposed to sit there with my mouth shut and not say nothing. Fucking crazy. Well, he is a Sherm head, most definitely. Pancho. Should we hit Figueroa tonight? Isn't that where all the fucking hoes are at? Fast ass Dave, fucking dirty man. Do you still have dreams about still being in prison after all that time? Yeah, I do. Somebody else asked me that earlier. Big time spiky chop 'em up entertainment. Yeah. Why don't you film some of those lot lizards too while you're out there, Dave? For all you guys that don't know, what's up, Big Moose? That don't know, tap in to keeping it 100, man. These guys got a channel right there. My bro and Chino, Josh's brother. They got a channel. It's a good channel, man. It'll keep you laughing. It's not on no prison shit, no political type of gang shit. It's a whole different kind of channel, man. But check them out. They're trying to get monetized, man. So help them out. Even if you're not a fan, just sub to them, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Sub to them, help them get to 1,000, and then fucking unsub. If you can stand to listen to Mike Tyson, then you can get through Dave's videos. What's up, Jaime Cardenas? You missed it, Box. I was in LA last night with the Lowriders. Oh, really? Yeah, I did miss it, homie. Have you seen a prison movie called La Basta? People in the movie wear red rags. It's from the 70s. Don't know if it's the NF. Nah, homie, I can't say I have. Yes, I do, Beatrice. I still have quite a bit. Later on, I'll send you some pictures, Beatrice. Going live from Lowrider Show tomorrow in Compton. The fuck you doing in Compton, boy? In the 70s and 80s, some homies rock red banos in San Diego. Who's winning, Mr. Big Boxer? Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Wash hands, wash hands. Yeah, it's on later. I got you. Alvarez or GG? I'm going to go with Alvarez, man. Saw a good mini doc on Barrio to Barrio TV. From one bay to the other. A lot of paisas in South Central now. Well, you guys, hopefully by tomorrow, YouTube will quit fucking with this man and will let us get this video out. Luis G. Torres Castro, I send mine, man. Hugo Boxer, saludos from Tijuas. Hey, big dog, quick question. Do you know Art Ramirez, Big Smiley from Salas? Are you going with his brothers? Are you going with his brothers? Are they? Yeah, I know Big Art Smiley. He was one that pulled. He was one of the ones that pulled me. Luis. Um, him and the MC from Salinas. So I know him very well. As far as his brothers, I don't want to speak out of turn. As far as I know, they're not in good standings, but I could be wrong. I know his dad was part of the mix at one time as well. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, my second book, fuck. whenever I can try to turn some of these 24-hour days into 30-hour days. I don't have enough time to create YouTube content and do the book at the same time, man. I'm trying to get it out in the next few months. Hopefully something to motivate me one day where I just start banging out chapters, man. I'm like 3/4 done with it. It's pretty much the way that I've done it before. Like I did my first book, I formulated it in my head. I wrote down all the chapters. So I had a blueprint for it in my head, the way I wanted to do it, to where it kind of went full circle. That's the way the first one went, right? So I started out when I got raided, went through the county jail, hit the observation cell, laid back, faded out. Then I kind of went in a full circle, came back, boom, popped up in the observation cell, was in the county, and went through all the shit that happened in the county, and the boom, book's done. That's kind of how the second book is gonna be, kind of go full circles. I'm like I said, I'm three quarters of the way done, man. So sometimes, man, I'll get motivated on something and I'll just take off on it. So hopefully, hopefully soon, man. Short answer, hopefully soon. All right, more money, just like that. Fuck me. I'm chopped liver now. Get at me about that drone, man. Maybe we'll work something out, bro. Enjoy the fight. That's right, Ruben Sanchez, right back at you. Yeah, I did, Lupe, um, a few times. But the last time I seen him was in the adjustment center in San Quentin. Sack Daddy 916. I see you, man. Yeah, that was the last time I ran into him over there, Lupe. Boy, cats are tapping out to go watch that fight, man. I'm probably gonna tap out so you guys can go check it out, man. But yeah, yeah, numbers going down. All right, Juan. And you guys have a good night, man. Stay away from the fake ones, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay away from the fake ones. Don't believe everything you hear. Believe half of what you see. Do your homework. Hopefully, we'll get some content out tomorrow. Um, I don't know. We'll see, man. If nothing else, like I said, they're still letting my inner demons in my war stories get out. So at least I'll get some of those out. But I'm trying to get out that nip video, so you guys can see the new look. And came out pretty good, man. Anyways, you guys have a good night, man. And if I get it out, I'll probably be back on tomorrow to get you guys' opinion, chop it up with you guys real quick. If not, I'll be back on sometime this week, man. Monroe, PI, man. Peace out. Long time no see, man. I hope to see more of you. Chris Hernandez, all you guys. A lot of you the new names I see. I appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Like I've been saying, to see new names in the comments, it's a good thing because it means that new people are tapping in, and that's what we want. So hopefully we can keep you guys interested or entertained. You guys have a good night, man. Enjoy the fights, man, and I'm out.